The third part is memorization. Now, a lot of people will go learn Hafidul Quran, which is very good. But if they continue into an Alim course, that is good. Because a lot of Hafidul Quran do not continue. So we need to have the understanding of Islam first. And I would recommend that everyone goes to a full-time program once a year, 1 year full, where they learn every day. They memorize 2 Quranic ayahs, 2 hadith, and 2 sayings. So for 6 hours, that memorization aspect won't take very long. So you then, when you're learning the Quranic ayat, you're going to do the tafsir of it under a supervision of a qualified alim. You have the program, an intensive program for 1 year. People can't do intensive for 1 year, can do it part-time. Okay, so if you do it 1 year, 2 to 2 is 6, times 5 is 30, and in a month you have 120, and if you do it for 10 months, you got 1,200 a year. Okay, 1,200 verses a year, which is fantastic. Now, imagine your son, out of that 1,200, it's 400 Quranic ayahs, 400 hadith. He goes to university. People talk to him about Islam. He knows every aspect of it, because that will encompass, inshallah, a vast aspect of Islam. And not only he memorized that, he knows the tafsir of the Quranic ayat. So when people talk to him, he can tell them exactly what he says. And inshallah, this way, Islam will progress. Right? So even before you want to learn Arabic, because Arabic is just a language, it's important. But if you have 3 steps, this is the first step, and Arabic could be the second or third step. Okay? Because people can talk Arabic, can know everything of Arabic, but if they don't have the understanding of Islam, they're not going to benefit fully. So this is important. If you want to do it part-time, then you learn 1 verse a day for 2 hours with your tafsir. So in a year, you're doing 200. To do 1,200, you need to do it over 6 years. So if you're doing in 6 hours, you're doing 6. In 1 hour, you're doing 1. So that will take you 6 years to complete. Once you complete the full 1 year program and the 6 year program, you continue on a regular basis learning 1 a day, 1 hour a day. Okay? You're doing it 10 months a year. The other 2 months during holiday, you're doing your revision. And inshallah, in this way, you will progress to a very high level of Islam. So you've got your leadership and communication, and you can work with us together. So you have your index book. You take when you go for your lesson, the intensive program, say you discuss in interest, you go to interest, you write your Quranic ayah, and you do your tafsir. At the end of the book, you write your topic number 1, your Quranic ayah, and you write it down. So if you need to memorize it quickly, you've got it in one place. Everyone, when you're doing the interest, your imam, your sheikh, will discuss interest with you. So you go to you write your Quranic ayah, and you do the tafsir. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. And in that way, by writing it, you remember more. And by discussing it, you remember even more. And where you're going to discuss it? In your leadership and communication program, where you meet once a month. So inshallah, your knowledge will be so great. You'll have a good understanding of Islam. A very good understanding of Islam. Okay? Because when you read a Quranic ayah, when you discuss the tafsir of it, when you write it down, you're developing your wisdom to understand Islam so well. When you read in the hadith and you're listening to the discussion on it, you are learning so much. Your knowledge is increasing, your wisdom is increasing, and you're getting the true understanding of the hadith. You might discuss anger eats away iman, the way fire eats away straw, something to this effect. And then you'll discuss it. Your sheikh will discuss it. How do we implement this in our life? How do we avoid anger? So in this way, you become a better Muslim. And that is our ultimate aim. That is our ultimate aim. So inshallah, let's work on these programs. The first one is the meditation program, daily. The second one is leadership and communication program. The third one is the memorization. And I recommend start off with full time 1 year and then continue. But if you